Hon sensem ya eje ensepeno yewraken ashibe akasa ewo ho saso so na edom kuma ewo mrahye dwom no nso ede ato aban anim se wonyana famu de bia na wonyere yensuo so bambo ho nsem sanse na anu asem esiye ewo yensuo so na kyese bambo ho nsem no enkonkran eyie ewo nsem foforo mu no aban adadwumade bia di a wose ye frɛ no red mean stop na kyese kokko kyerese gina na wenye gina se kwan so akyerɛkyerɛde ya ya de kyerɛ ye sukuu no ebia na emom enubɔni ya ye frɛ no red ya mamudi numa no moma ye sen na wɔnom de omuti kure kwura nkwan ni gye mu no eno ho ene wada sa adwumadie yi adi wei ene nsema foforo nka ye bi ene na wie mede esomo se kase bɔ me ya mede kase ho kyea me den de ama saponkomankoma tesi afei yansi ensem no eso emamoen edom kuma wo mrahye bedwam na de ato aban anim se won fa nhyehyɛ safata ngu akwanso anim ya sɛde ɛbɛya yensuo so bambonsam ebetumi agina ne naso yie wose na no attack ye ba Ghana yensuo so na ensam fatakra se pa se yetimi egye empanyumfo ye te subontomu ship no ye kidnap captain chief captain ni mate just chief engineer don hwere miensa na ye de wo mu esifa ako a chese kwan enema ye de wo mu fa mu nya asenketo no na nchen kwara so ye san kidnap wo mu na chese ha adwene ntiaban enwoso ne ho wo san ofa ho.
Ghana Armed Forces on March 29, 2025 issued a press release in which the public was informed of investigations being conducted by the Ghana Navy into a suspected pirate attack at approximately 17:53 hours. Reports indicated that 7 armed individuals suspected to be pirates boarded the ship and fired warning shots, prompting several crew members to seek cover in a safe area. The pirates allegedly stayed on board for 3 hours after assembling all on deck and confiscating their mobile phones. The captain, chief mates, and chief engineer of the vessel, all believed to be Chinese nationals, were allegedly by the pirates and remain missing. While we urge full-scale investigation to the incident to apprehend the pirates, we call on the government to resource the Ghana Navy with the required complement of offshore patrol vessels to fully equip the Ghana Navy to more comprehensively and effectively safeguard our waters. You will recall the diligent attempts of the erstwhile government to procure 2 offshore vessels for the Ghana Navy in 2024. This plan in its final stages was fiercely opposed by the NDC in Parliament, who called for the process to be terminated. Indeed, subsequently, the process of purchase was thus aborted. As pirates are aware of Ghana Navy's lack of offshore patrol vessels, the vulnerabilities in the security of our waters are likely to be exploited by these pirates. To strengthen security on our waters and serve as deterrence, we strongly urge the Ministry of Finance and the Ministry of Defense to prioritize the purchase of 2 offshore patrol vessels and recommence the processes for parliamentary approval and subsequent purchase of same.
Edom kuma wo mrahye bedwafie na wono ekasa wo se wo sere national security enu animu ya wo emfa nhwehwemu wo maye ede afa wiemhye mienu obeto dwa ese ba ko ye air med flight N823 AM ya yesi wono besi kotoka wiemhye gina bia ye free Spain na wo de cocaine yi bi no bone na afa sika ene ba be pie mu wo man Ghana no de etuemu bia nipa ne sahya ase de ye ne dia kwanko efa so ba ye ni nyina wo fa meto dwa ma Ghana fo entim.
On the matter of air med flights and Carvoc Air private jets transporting suspected cocaine and cash. Ladies and gentlemen, on another security matter related to our airspace, the Minority Caucus calls on national security to, as a matter of urgency, make public the content of cargo suspected to be cocaine and cash transported into the country by 2 suspicious flights, namely Air Med flights N823 AM and Carvoc Air private jets Antonov and 12B. which landed on the tarmac of Kotoka International Airport in March 2025 from Gran Canaria, an island of Spain, and departed to the same Gran Canaria days after their arrival. Reliable intelligence intercepted by the Minority Caucus indicates that on March 20th, 2025, Air Med flight N823 AM, which is an air ambulance, and I must stress, it's an air ambulance designed specifically to carry patients, landed at Kotoka International Airport in Accra, Ghana, and remained in the country for 5 days before departing 1 a.m. on March 25th, 2025, back to Gran Canaria. Our intelligence further persists that no patient was transported by the said Air Med flight, neither to nor from Accra. There is no evidence of medical referral or patients accompanying or on board the flights on either legs of the flight. We are reliably informed that contrary to the expectation that the Air Med flight would carry patients, the purpose for which it was designed and operates, it rather on this occasion carried suspicious cargo suspected to be cocaine and cash in various United States dollars denominations. In a related development, a private jet, Kavok Air Antonov An-12B, also landed at Kotoka International Airport on March 12, 2025, from the same island of Spain, Gran Canaria, and remained in the country for 13 days and departed at 6:40 hours, that is 6:40 a.m. on March 25th, 2025 to Gran Canaria. The very day Air Med flight also departed to Gran Canaria. While it is intriguing that the two suspicious flights would depart to the same location on the same day, even more intriguing is the cargo suspiciously transported by these aircrafts to and from Gran Canaria, an island known for its notoriety in drug trafficking, money laundering, among others. We call on national security to make full disclosure of the content of the cargo carried by these two aircraft into the country, as well as the cargo carried out of the country by the same aircrafts to Gran Canaria, consistent with the principle of transparency in our collective quest to fighting drug trafficking and money laundering.
Yetwa ensam so nansen eye illegal mining e former gudie tu a ye nam kwampa so na eye na ese ye nsuo ni akwaye no ade a empanyimfo ne aban ka wo ho bomu se wo be kire wonu ma edi nsamonedifo no wo mu kikire excavators ni bi kikire nipa ne bia na no na se aba beto dwa se asam no akopie court ama akoye se kura de be ye kura ye nya niema no emfa emma wonu ma na wodi odwuma na saa niema no emma na yewura Ashigbe, convener at the Ghana Coalition Against Galamsey. Ewa ahoma so ni bedi nkomo na ye bisa no se Galamsey no ne kun no so eye excavators gie no eye tax force ne be kongrem ekwan bei na wo ma se sadwen omo ye nimdefo a wo mo epese yatena ye ene yakwaye ne yensuo ye bo ho ban no omo susu se ye a ebeboa ye na se gina sie mpo ewo de ye kwache ye na anu ehu eboa na mira mo ha mo akwa ba enewie
ama meje wo
pa cho na pom te say yo
yesu hwa ho ye na so de na
erade adaroma okrakra ye mu kakra
ye daase
yo wede wadaroma mesre na mabisa excavators ya yakwachi ye ne ehon court nsem anyimbia wate a ubedikan bua ho sei yemfa nhase
medase enchi magistrate district court ne de say judge no say oni memra no say den won't ase because social minerals and mining act na 2019 ye na ye amended na any ally no on tracking of winner kase se ye chise obi ye Galamsey wo na onye no kwampa otu fomagude no otu no papa na otu no kwampa so na ye china police ebe nsabe so efidie na odi ye bone no te excavator te den police budget na police ji wi abeto ho wi nta ye bi asem ni wi na odifo a na sa we protocol no ye be friend forfeiture na aban agye nsem na aban dia ye bi ode pese obeye na we judge ya wo asem yesi say application na nipa na oye galamse na ya chine adebrewo na wo say police for enhwe na nipa no yemfa excavator ne ma no baby ono de pekọ akoto echese wamfa emra no so saa nsem no ene na de how pie ben ama okokuna ase ye koye nim na ye koye ji
yenhwa de efisi abanye otwa mu koye de wabayi excavator ne ye hu bia ya chi bi di petrol gu bi so de chese de betimi de ahye bia ahye ho koba ne ade enso so ade e beche no excavator no munya bi di kosi so chamfan wo munya bi di yo ye bisa se mususu se ekon no yenko ne se na ye sanse asa mpanyifo no ma try de o mo fi so wo betumi bia mo tie kire ya mo de money hwe no die na mahunu se ye ya betumi aboa me yaso ano krakra
no man de doso ese yesu ye jitum sesi ana minister for land na waba no ase nani break akra opeso okun uhwe EPA penny so no so nekra first ati say politicians are involved no kra na say ye no mu bedi ye who president no so no maybe but no maybe wo ha enkoye e business excavator say afia be twemu no no ma ye kraba Ghana no uyi mu 1 2 3 third one na in terms of value excavators na excavators kwa hin e Ghana na excavators dudu ye ba ye man na this an excavator no protocol say ye be friend say abeda ni weapon of mass destruction but ye wo emra wo krowi mu anka excavator bia be ba oman mu no inka ye de be mine so ko register or minerals commission no ma ye ne dey na minerals commission for omo nkasa emra na wo ho no omo fanye edwuma in but bebi a ye du no edu pempen so e say excavator no ye kra de ba oman no eni no ma na ye de ye chamfans no say ne kra ye no contract ye say wo ho any license e wo ho no say to say they are morphine any time no money na pharmacy for kra e de be ye omundu no
okay.
I say you're very restricted product.
Now, yes, what susumpo say ye declare say state of emergency. Na mbisa say no any ensanoa ye de be so anoa
na. One of the things declaration of state of emergency no because we say yensuo no so any ye kwaye mu amanfo bi akotine mu a omo ne tite etubone ebinu ka eti omo fi amono ne no maba no e be nya say ye be declare state of emergency. You declare state of emergency in Ghana and you declare so quiet no many so no I hope you declare on president no special power. BBC says London for UK for almost some munya route na almost to me set up court within 24 hours you know court na you be wasem no say udi for na you know akutum sa so man ka you declare state of emergency and for a better was area. You be making sure you don't be fast so the issues around excavators no so
me pacho me declare a state of emergency no na no ye de abambo folk ogua na say ye declare na declare na ye ne say because e for ewo kwaye ni mukura no we mu free hwa no pa na we mu se kira da show
until now, who declare state of emergency? Who bring special powers in terms of Air Force, Navy, Army, Nisa, no money, who bet me any omako, no mako a hobby. Now, police for no almost special assignment. Now, police for no card, the other say IGP said, police for almost baby a mine here was here. I see ye transfer money, if you because either say omwankasa omuka de bonena ekoso wo ho no ana omu ye incompetent because excavators mini unim ye nim say enya de enya mobile phone na obetumi di ahye okotoku ma di akose ho that excavators ni e fa kwan so ni ana ko ta ye ne den na obekọ bibi tse nyinem
mira ashigbe yan hwa de posi for do so bo omo ni nyina bo omo be ye sanse de wono a wo tu gala no a wo hye wira mu ho no akodi ekita no posi ni kura ni bi ye nya ntiye bi a e kire sa posifo ni bi kura wo mu tuo na esen wo mu hono bi to da bi kura bi no mu de na tu abuba nim ogina kwan ho kwa enti de wo kuro mu mpo na esu na de wo ekura na ye betu galamsey won na ede ne nkwan be kwa akwaje
enunti na make it's enunti na official state of emergency na beyond a police for no yes as for military, navy, air force so some become. But the point is say offer police for more sa we no ma say o pese o mo boa military for na wo do be we na and definitely san for your more hot than na o mo nje hu hwe no because na make actually so ko enyinem sisi enyinem close to enyinem galamsey si ho e okanya enye so mu kwaye no mu ekromu a galamsey si uko ose no sisi a ose na komu na akasa galamsey so inti police commander ne nkonfo mo ho de no mo ye what is so bia be ka say yenye inti state yetumi reshuffle om inti se o reshuffle om wie na o de military for no ba na so mo ka mo ho a na aban so say the all kind so be decentralize the issuance of licenses. I'm a local authorities no so I involved now. And then they're very effective because to me because police for no law enforcement, the primary people law enforcement. Or the military never back to support, but police for no and the big job it is important to police for any national security for a war on a then almost woman to mean for intelligence and what upon it is important. Another thing here, LI 2462 yard. Abaying per se or amending no enya de pa abaying a revoke because president nankasa bra wo opposition or ka say ye revoke inti no so ye one of the issues I say ye di unjuma
okay miracle ashigbe ye beda as papa say wo bre no wadaje or ye convener e de Magana coalition ma anti galamsey ene ne no twetwe enkomo no na yentoa ensam no so a ye bohwe akopiem wo wasa daman na nanom ahemfo ye wo presti ahoni valley mensini mu wato e mantam ene de adesre to aban anim se wo mo sre no ada ekwan a illegal mining no galamsey no ese yakwaye ne nsuo ne ha adwen ya fa kwan ahodo so de akon yemfa kwan foforo so esanse de atra ni nyina anye yie nti ye fa foforo so a ebi ebetumi aboa ama yakoye ni masene de na ye wo no
mbebu oho bebre de dama kuma so biem se me make sure say mbebu no ombenye adwuma haye job creation sabe me horses here no because of mines nti obia ko school wie pe na adwen da mines so I think say under my leadership I'll make sure say I'll create alternative livelihood and that's alternative jobs for the youth ewo ho anoma bebre abetimi a ye hwe Ghana agriculture and a drive your economy nti ye won hye bebre ho asase wo ho with investors beba nyame adom South or Latin American continent may represent you more in Ghana or Africa as their president and CEO. We promote or more trade and investment. Enti me wo links bebre. Met midday nkofo aba. Abehwe de wo me man na motimi bia adwuma mo bia nso ayede enya bia ye. Ye wo large scale mining wa. Omo ye responsibly, which is good. Aden na ye mfa sa system no emfa nko ye small scale industry nim. Because yes you produce asase or say at least yetimi asase ne say ni nyina issue ni nyina ne say ukone ma concession na they are not able to tell you the total answers are ewo asase ni what I say ya dia ye was studies and report bi wo minerals commission say obi utwa concession ama obi a omo ye studies wo ho enya report ewo ho nyina dada nti ye twa 25 acre land ama wa ye nim say aha kakra woman ne a sika say na abenya the aban no or involving expertise like mining engineers if you say you're back together they'll be able to tell us what we can do better to manage the galamsey situation
and the American say enye ma be gugu nsa ene him bo charge bo tiri ene konkonsem obedi ene na chese oyo hene
nana enimi ne kwa na me hwehwe wo wasamanu akroye mpuntu mumansia na mempe na galamsey membe say asase memma kwan do mon say asase
eni die eye papa me ye sure pa say wudu da man say sia na obi anfo wani die amawa ubi bofu but wuntu me nko nti say eni die na wo expert said be ma oda man no mama ne mpa wura
Ono electoral area coordinators here water kwansu ayemu wa atoye mantam na wono makasa aba abonten ese wo mo sign owura chairman Said eti ese enye no koreda ese wo panyin no ne ho fofo galamsey ne kwamone a de se yakwaye ne nsuo no oka ho oni ho momu de bibiara da
ma ye fede wo hu ne de ye ba jabe takwa ha ye chairman odini na sifo mu de yenke ye nyame bia obegu party na enimu ase nti galamsey mpa wo ye no shum na ono kwaye mu no na rafa police fo ono ne party security member wotime pam on floor damadi no ayayem shishima yen coordinator there e betuna how high wa bra ye hu ne there yen consent executive no wa sol resist wo risu dame amamboy fo no kwan nti no kwabia nim there yen chairman and nkofo why galamsey another illegal mining awa ha
say yes a chairman galamsey no kre ekwan a opposition ene ensabia ewo soro ho our region any national epushi say on person o discredit yen constituency chairman ene na executives adwumaden o maye enti say ba de sa e de sa galamsey issue no for na o beka so ene ono kra mo credible enti yo pushi assembly de akwa o munye no anyade emfantu yen wa ha ene ye chairman any security personnel omako various rivers akwa sakin kwofo a omegaramsey ayati binom edru baabi na bonsa nsuo na kwofo ye garamsey wo ye chairman people cost stop we now we been water works no go munya nsuo emfa supply aye the works of the chairman and the MP and then the party executives and omutumi aye ya ompama garamsey fo no eti ye chairman de ye jiri se oye credible ne sound fita onye garamsey ni
chobo ye ni pebia one na bre party ni bebe ebeko bia okan ye ho bebe biara gracia ye nam bebia chobo ni mo bia ye executive members oni mo bia e tenti me kokoba se obi a ono oni mo bia wo betima yili se omba me de omba bia so enyeye be se ye party ni no ya bre ana ye ni ekofo so my de o ma bre wo
anam se ahaya MPP so word ni nti yankasa NDC for ni bia omo de omo nsem wo yin da de no ni na ne MPP for na konai and anytime bia omo pase omo try so but because of nyame adom yeni a candidate a oye correct bibia ni otumi di yeni oboy on no bia o tutu no ko ba bia ti oboy ya me tumi awani asaka sa power you through that ninti and nam suma sa yampani for no bidum ene MPP before mo hihye mu ho no
we abusan for yetoa ensem no so yenkwa ahoma no so ne ani owura Isaac Kwachi PRO edema energy ministry na yenkodi nkomomfa ECG containers ebeto odwa se ebedru port no achese ye pechire kwan ba bia yehunu afekwa de se bia kodi China for nsem edi akora na ewo mu ECG wires bi ye meters ebi ye transformer nketenkete edi sisi mpotamu ye ni ye rai bedi nkomo ede afa eho Minya bema Isaac Kwachi memo ahamu akwa baba UTV so awie.
Ya ba mi joso memo hanzo ni otifo nyina.
Ya joso apomboko de.
Ya me de yankwa che.
Ya de rade ase. Efi se ECG containers yi ho asem na emu niam ewo mu a mpanyufo yi asokyire se yakohunu akire ebi kura akodi China fo bi nsem ne ade ye ko holidays ya ba ene wuko ye fiti adwuma ase mu beduru ye update ne say aso China for no a ebi kodi yom nsem no asemasi obenten bɛyi na de hye wom nsem anyem bia monyante ye se bia China for no na call port wo call say ya tise ECG containers bi apie ha na cables ne wom we ne wom tie e bia mo fama ye nto ne se ho amonya update bi wo nsem nim
so mini amedase eni akwanya de omni se e free feed ya wada beto just say ECG containers bia irana e ka container na ma menchiremu ye enya container da de no na irani mo ni yema na
bu
na ehia no na bi ni baboni fo bi ya fa kwati kwan so bia containers no na ene central fo bo anamo ene sa echo tema shy hills ye to aso ba po na hono beto dwa say amanfo bi a omuwi a cables no because China for be warehouse companies also enane cables no normal side be for odi post be normal side export but national security that might mean yanko bi fi omo dem hwemu no go so koso na the see am no ka say the on the minister actual Attorney General say if you no koso na mo ya chi won ehwe ne form court na yen sha se mo ko adu na mo nkyere isa adi we aba putu prese no wo hwe na nipa bi ta akire na aba ne sa instead nkofo no court dia e di chichemu bebrebe ma ba me mu a mo ta akire ma sa di we e course eno da nchen minister na gasa sa actual national security coordinator say dia ka se mbenin se mo anu ko didi ne ma ya insan ka bi ngugum dia ira ni hu ya dia ka na wo se bo ho ban nti ports containers awo ho no yen hwe ne yen secure na se bibia zango ya nti minister actual national security coordinator say on din bia se ebe ye betu abodi aka no ho ban na emhwemu no de eguso aye ko sere maka no too early to even say ye wie eguso aye ko so nyema bebre de di bebre na eba na so nam se nhwemu no ko so nti ye mpese de sadi ni betuga na bambo no ko ni nhwemu wie na beto dwa se nipa so ese no benten ka ho a ebra ni nipa no edi na de FICG containers ho pa no eno no
ezi say dodo no a mo se de aka no de mo adi ni de ye hwe ho asema ka de wo ho no a ye bo ho ban no ye ka kan ye ni a be say
so be kaya last week kama committee no be presentation o me present o report e ma minister no o mo ka kire minister say in the report containers no na ne dodo ye 2491 and na ECG e de ma o mu asa na o put my report na o mo call ya o mo kan containers o hu say shortly about 1,328.
Okay.
If you see 1,328 in the free 2,491 more, certainly we who the aka. In the aka no there, and now Minister Actual National Security, if you're insecure, the aka no, what are you testing the Iran?
Na ye secure no say ye yinia de ayadwan because ye nim say ye wie ye bo wa hai say bo at say show ni ade ya egu containers yi mu e ma ne ma no expire wo hwe ya kwan kra ye ya toda hu se wia ne bo a na expand na eno ho asem no madwen ho ahwe se de be ya ne ma so enko expire ye gs wa na se ye je yi aba me de akomia me a ye hia nkani ani meters ya ye pe bi a ye nya bi ye nya bi
medase no kwase me ni on so kaya containers e kan ho se container na ECG intimate clear free tamaport intina sevi kakakra ho ha o say isi twamaga na ban ana say GRA enti secure containers no se si ana is going to say be isi ko yi akoye adwuma obra yentua e kai wo ho na mom o sansa na be sha se di ensa be kasa di aka no bokura ye ho adwuma na se di ayira na e kwan nam so fa so ayira ye e ba ne sen na yi pa be na ho bo mu ni adi na no pani ho ne puma sibre ansa kram na baka se be ukupia kai wo ho na di akoye adwuma enti tempo te ubi enwie bi anka den so porta enka yen clear afi na company for kwan bi so no ma clear sisi na be just bi mo wia ebi na e free mo na e hwa yin no na e body aka no ban no
ye nyante yes minister pese ECG kwa senka ebe ya ye mfa ma nkra bi na nka won toto ene ho asem te sei
no kwase ndi o ne se ne minister sei minister epa want to ma bosumi ba konede tozo di no na 24th January na fi mu na minister epa committee want to ma nipa ba sun nipa ensun committee mu aba no into ban for kwan for so dey ankran jumedi ba ECG juma private sector participation in the na committee na di o report minister me present na o monday nyama bebre group no so my behwe na wa consider
okay
but minister Sudia said committees no committee report ni na baby any ho can say the abanye outright privatization of ECG.
Okay.
Name was say ma private sector na ECG regional na so ye na nye ECG nko a the power distribution sector no na ECG na ye kan wa asem.
Ya da so papa Mira Isaac Kwache o kasamafo ma asoya ehwe ahoden ye ho nsem so. Ye nto so enko yanim. Ye ma mpanyi John Dramani Mahama de atu edwase. Yewra intim fojo Reverend Edin Sembi eba betu eja ya eye nsem a ahodwi pa sese animanimu ya empanyifo tu ho anamon eno nti omampanyi John Dramani Mahama ede atudwa se saa wiem hyemienu a Yewra intim fojo Reverend eba tu eja ese enubone na afei ye sika ye namra kwaso na abepie oman Ghana mu no Washe se bambo agina tukuo no ewo mani mu nyina Narcotics Control Commission for ka ho Police ID National Investigations Bureau National Security Coordinator wo mu nyina ntam peya wo mu ka wo mutimo mpa no na wo mu nhwehwe sampani ampa ni nuane ampa se wiemu hyen ya papa ya tudini abobbo numbers e wo ho nyina no e baaye niam ewo mu no ewei hwan nekra ma e baaye hwan dia hwan sa ne wom hwan na yiye yenhunu na yemmo sa niam no ho nyina kwadu afei wo se enya de obema kwan ama obi de Ghana aye transit point se so ye ne money laundry odi ni sika ho dwadie namra kwa so ene wo mu koken ne wo mu nusem a ye mfa Ghana ene beba abaye transit point say ha ne ye betwe afa enya de beba santi enu animu ya bambo agina tuko na wo man nyina mampanyina hye wonom se wonye nhwehwemu ensiase wo saa asem no ho ya to mo so akonsem foforo ma ne ye bohwe akọ asoye a ehwe emabunu empuntuo ene wonom eyedie ho nsem so na wonmonyamfo George Opare Ado ene emabunu ebi ne mpanyimfo a wonom anobene emabunu eyedie epre ne padema wonom akasa ede afa enne Ghana mabunu pa obehia ba mu akama wogina ho na ntia yesen wo behu anse ekofom aya so obonimu afade wanom yesi bibi de red wa bodam ogina ho wada wonhu de wo ye ne ho kyese adwene no anya adwuma kobola so ba bi kura eno o mada dwumade bi adia wo frɛ no se red mean stop red kyese gina engase for atikosi kwansem mu kwanye ehuro mu ema enkum.
Now we are launching a campaign about drug abuse. I actually did Red Mean Stop. And the kind call YFM, Eko Yen Shemu, Edi Hun Kita Hun. And I did say, I was here starting our communities in Odo constituency in Buko. And I in Minema Koswanomo. One of the areas I in say, Sabe, in Robania, I can want to say, a man for the man called our areas, Muhanomo. Area hanomo she did say ye ba han ma ye ni omo ba be di hun kita ono ye be draw awareness ye de be eradicate this menace from your communities ni so ene me mu ye hanoma na ye sabe aprobo say ye be bo hu the rule na ye to emabunu ne fo e fa the harmful effect what's injury hu.
So far as substance abuse is concerned, we as the Youth Empowerment Ministry and also I'm a CEO of National Youth Authority, you know, we responsible for Mebuna or more Ghana. Just how it can be fair, how it can be bright, no, responsibility. It is who say Bibi Koswa, Ebese or Mamo Dach, you know, it is your responsibility. Say you step in and stop it.
Lele, ejino koning baona, ni wa youth. Some of them are making me wona can be amling. Ene wo minto gbejiano no ma establish a youth development center ko. No by use no as a means to reform or be ni worker coach me into prospective future. The war in on na ke baje no ko ne ke shishi. Ni wo ba momi no ba cha no kan ba na san de gba. Ni wo wa me na me chake. No ni yo minji e keji okosu bank fon no. E chake mo ya wa fi o. No ko na many ba wo nga many ba guide book no ba nyo jemi ebe ofite mojino ni akende ya wo ma esumo